fast, fearless, unstoppable. These aren't just words. They're the very essence of a man who's changed the game forever. From his explosive debut to some of the most unforgettable moments in football history, Marshawn Lynch's story is one of grit, passion, and overcoming the odds. But how did a young boy from Oakland grow into one of the most electrifying players in NFL history? Marshawn Lynch was born on April 22, 1986, in Oakland, California, where he grew up in a tough neighborhood. His passion for football started early, inspired by his supportive family and athletic cousins. Known for his rare combination of power and speed, Lynch quickly gained recognition for his toughness on the field. From a young age, it was clear that he had the talent and drive to succeed in football, setting the foundation for his future greatness. In high school, Marshawn Lynch became known as an unstoppable force, using his physicality and mentality to dominate on the field. At Oakland Technical High School, he embraced contact and showcased his ability to break tackles and outrun defenders. At the University of California, Berkeley, Lynch's talent truly emerged as he rushed for over 1,000 yards in his sophomore year. His explosive yet balanced running style, combining power with agility, set the stage for his future success in football. Lynch declared for the NFL draft after his junior year, leaving Cal with a legacy as one of the school's greatest athletes. In 2007, the Buffalo Bills drafted him 12th overall. His arrival in the NFL was highly anticipated, and he didn't disappoint. Right from his rookie season, Lynch made his mark. His hard-nosed, physical style of running immediately stood out. His style was so impactful that fans and commentators soon began calling him Beast Mode, a nickname that perfectly captured his aggressive running style and his tendency to run over defenders rather than trying to sidestep them. But Lynch's career in Buffalo wasn't without challenges. While he was unquestionably one of the team's brightest stars, his off-field issues began to surface. There were legal issues, personal problems, and some off-the-field controversies that cast a shadow over his career. But even through these struggles, Lynch's performance on the field was undeniably impressive. In 2008, he ran for 1,036 yards and 8 touchdowns, further solidifying his position as one of the league's premier backs. Yet as much as he dominated on the field, it became clear that his relationship with the media wasn't going to be easy. Lynch always preferred to stay quiet, leading to frequent clashes with the press. He became known for his defiance in interviews, frequently answering reporters' questions with one-word responses, or even better, simply saying, "I'm just here so I won't get fined." His refusal to engage with the media only added to his mystique, and many fans and players admired him for it. Lynch's career in Buffalo eventually came to an end when he was traded to the Seattle Seahawks in 2010, and that's when the true legend of Marshawn Lynch began to take shape. Marshawn Lynch's career reached its peak with the Seattle Seahawks, where his powerful running style made him a household name. His most iconic moment came in the 2011 playoff game against the New Orleans Saints, when he unleashed the Beastquake run. Lynch bulldozed through multiple tackles and outran defenders for a 67-yard touchdown, displaying unparalleled power and determination. The crowd erupted as he never slowed down, making the play one of the greatest in NFL history. This run became a symbol of Lynch's ability to dominate when it mattered most, solidifying his place as one of the most memorable players in football history. The Beastquake moment forever linked Marshawn Lynch to NFL greatness. The Beastquake run wasn't just a personal highlight. It was also symbolic of Lynch's influence on the Seahawks' success. Lynch became the heartbeat of the team, and the Seahawks relied heavily on his ability to grind out tough yards. Over the next few seasons, Lynch continued to establish himself as one of the league's most dominant forces. In 2014, his consistent excellence helped lead Seattle to Super Bowl 48, where they dominated the Denver Broncos 43-8. Lynch wasn't the only star, but his bruising running style was a key component of their success. He finished the season with over 1,300 rushing yards and 13 touchdowns, firmly establishing himself as one of the top running backs in the game. Despite his dominance, Lynch was a man of few words. His style and personality off the field became as famous as his football abilities. Known for his bluntness and reluctance to engage with the media, Lynch became somewhat of an enigma. But his refusal to conform to expectations only made fans love him more. His unique style and no-nonsense attitude set him apart from the rest of the league's stars. He wasn't trying to be a media darling, and that was part of his charm. But the 2015 and 2016 seasons weren't as kind to Lynch. Injuries began to take their toll. Knee injuries, followed by a hamstring issue, saw Lynch miss significant time on the field. His body, which had taken a beating over the years, began to show signs of wear. And in 2016, Marshawn Lynch made a surprise announcement. He was retiring from the NFL. At the time, it seemed like Lynch was stepping away from the game at the peak of his powers, still a top running back despite the injuries. Fans were shocked. They had watched Lynch's career unfold in front of them, but now it seemed it was over. Yet, as the saying goes, you can never say never. In 2017, Lynch made a return to the NFL, not with the Seahawks, but with his hometown team, the Oakland Raiders. Fans were ecstatic. Lynch's return was one of the most talked about comebacks in NFL history. But unfortunately, it wasn't the triumphant return many had hoped for. Lynch wasn't quite the same player he had been in his prime. Although there were flashes of his old self, his performance wasn't as dominant as it once was. The Raiders' offensive line wasn't as strong, and Lynch's injuries from earlier years began to catch up with him. In his final season, Lynch played in just 6 games before suffering an injury that would ultimately end his time with the Raiders. After a short stint in Oakland, Lynch once again stepped away from football, leaving the NFL for good in 2019. His legacy, however, was already secured. Marshawn Lynch wasn't just another running back. He was a legend. He changed the way we view power running backs, blending speed and power in a way that few had done before him. His career wasn't just about the stats, it was about the moments. The beast quake, the iconic runs, and his attitude off the field made him a symbol of everything the NFL stood for. Despite the injuries, controversies, and retirements, Lynch's legacy will continue to inspire future generations of football players. His style on the field was a blend of aggression and agility, and his refusal to bow to the expectations of the media gave him an authenticity that's rare in today's game. Marshawn Lynch's journey from the streets of Oakland to NFL superstardom proves that grit, determination, and staying true to oneself can lead to greatness. As we look back at his unforgettable runs, his unique personality, and his undeniable talent, we see more than just a football player. We see an icon. Marshawn Lynch's story is a testament to the power of resilience, and it's one that will continue to inspire athletes, fans, and dreamers everywhere. Beast mode may be retired, but Marshawn Lynch's impact will forever be a part of NFL history.